Good morning.
Well, hello. Hi. I'm Kent. Nice to meet you. Sorry for my voice. Hi, Kent. Nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you.
Good morning.
Oh, I love packets. Oh, we can
Yeah.
we can share it. Yeah, no problem. Hi. Good morning. How are you? Good. I'm doing terrific. Thank you.
Hi,
Thank
good
you very much.
morning. Good morning.
All right. Shower thoughts. Yeah, a sticker. All right. I'll give that to my son. I like that.
Hello everyone. So remember when you barely just graduated high school and you were now beginning your life as an adult? But then out of nowhere, life decided to throw everything at you all at once, and suddenly you now have to pay your taxes, apply for a job, and get your driver's license. With all of this, you just need somebody to guide you through this process. Well, here at Thoughts and Stuff, we inform you through the process of adulthood. We will be bringing you tips on your financial decisions, teaching you how to create your resume so that you can get the job that you want, and we'll be bringing adults who've already experienced it and are ready to share their wisdom, tips, and guide you. All of this podcast so that you can navigate through adulthood. Don't face it alone. Tune in and take control of your future. My name is Jose Garcia. I'm the CMO.
I'm the CTO. I'm outside Martinez, the CEO.
My name's Adam. I'm the CEO.
My name is Christopher. I'm the COO.
My name is Kane. I'm the secretary.
So the problem is, a lot of young adults who are barely graduating high school are now struggling to get into that transition into adulthood. It can be very overwhelming, especially since everything comes at you all at once, which is like applying for a job or applying for college, and learning how to pay taxes, all that general things. So, Kane, how can we solve this?
So, what our solution is would be our podcast, Thoughts and Stuff. We will be bringing on professional adults to tell you how to pay your taxes, how to get your driver, how to get your ID. We will make sure that they are professionals so you get the best advice possible.
And this is just one of our audience or our customers. This is Daniel. He's a 21-year-old man. He's on Instagram and Facebook, but he's also struggling just to be an adult.
Alright, now this is our competition tonight, how we differ from some other podcasts such as Bad with Money, Parenting Podcast, and the Gen Z podcast. So, while many other podcasts are more on audio-based format, we like to include a video format as well, because people prefer and are also more visual learners when they see a video. We engage with our podcast more. If they were to be curious about something, they could ask us a question, comments, and we would answer them all opinion. We'll also be bringing extras such as privacy, how we make the podcast, and other extras.
So, our revenue strategy is about sponsorship, merch, premium membership, which is our Patreon. We plan to push you your sponsorship, and sponsorship, and launch a which will be our shirts. You guys have
You have already opened it. Your investment packet, there should be a signal on the first page. Some of the video targets will be engaged for our.
And for our third year, we're going to Instagram and Facebook, which we're going to collide with influencers that are on this platform, and also we plan to advertise for most half an hour going to go to and to get our customers to do it, to turn them into paying customers turn them paid with $5 our page.
So this is our unique value purpose. So kind of like the competition slide, we are another podcast with more video-based format, we engage with audience, answer their questions. Well, we'll not only be bringing advice, but we'll also be sharing stories, sharing their unique perspectives and their experiences. Because every person has something different that somebody hasn't experienced yet. And we should all learn from all of the different views. Now, this is our app segment, which shows a bit of clips we've already made of some of the videos. And as well as talking about who we are and what this podcast is.
Oh, my experience. Let's start with my
So I am a Greek god.
You're probably wondering how we got here. Well, we started a podcast. How does it work? Simple. Thoughts and Stuff is an engaging podcast run by teenagers by bringing conversations on pop culture, global events, and hot takes, keeping it real and relatable. We'll be bringing a variety of opinions between generations, sharing their thoughts and views on subjects. Join us on Thoughts and Stuff and start sharing your thoughts today.
Now, this is just some of our results from our MVP. MVP meaning minimum value proposition, and we ran an ad campaign on Instagram. Now, on our Instagram, we had 43,000 views just on our read, and also 456 website viewers, making a 1.06 conversion rate. And also, we actually switched some of our demographics around because of our analytics. You see, we had more of 18 to 24-year-olds than actually older generation.
This is our landing page. It has the advertisement that we just showed along with a block of text explaining who we are. Underneath that, more detailed text explaining who we are as people. And then a newsletter form that lets you sign up for a newsletter by asking for your first and last name, then an email. Once you sign up for it, it leads to a thank you page that thanks you for signing up for the newsletter. Underneath, a button that leads to the entirety of our website and a call to action that lets you follow us on our social media like our YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, and Facebook.
Now, this is our get, keep, grow. How we'll get our customers, keep them, and how we'll grow. So, we're going to decide to get them by posting short form content, advertisements on social media, because that's most likely where our audience is swiping through Instagram, TikTok, even possibly YouTube Shorts. And maybe if they get interested in this, one of these shorts or advertisements, they might click on our channel and keep further looking at our videos.
Now, how we're keeping our audience is engaging them. We will be posting on our community tab, community blogs, community posts, and it'll be with updates and new videos. And also, we're having a Q&A system. Now, this Q&A system is having the audience actually bring in their own questions, because everyone is unique, they have their own experiences.
So, how we could grow our audience? We plan to have a referral program. Like for example, if one of your friends send you an invite to watch our podcast, you could potentially get like a 15% off discount off our merch store, or maybe you could be entered to a free giveaway. Cool things like that. Another way, another way we could grow our audience is by inviting a well-known person onto our podcast, because this could also help raise our viewership and our subscribers, the number of subscribers we would have, and it would help our podcast grow much more better than it is now.
Well, I want to say that I accounted for all the people in the United States. Which just give us about 2,500,000 and potential revenue on sales, which is people who actually listen to the podcast on a regular basis, which give us about $1 million in potential revenue. And also, I want to share 5.2%, which gives us an alpha $69,000. Now, startup costs, which most of these ones are just going to be put into advertising, equipment costs, and then operational costs and our website. And let's just say miscellaneous things just for whatever, like 1 hour equipment just placed out. On camera, SmackDown was the first year of we started getting profit. And our second year, we're going to get about $1,103,000 in our second year. Our third year, we're going to get $150,000 in our third year.
This is some of our key metrics that we want, or key goals. So for YouTube, we're starting off with 500 or 1,000 subscribers to start. Now this is for our monetization. That means when you get a certain amount of views or likes or watch time, you actually get money from it. And also, it's almost the same on Instagram too. And we're reaching about 10,000 followers. So this is what we're asking for our capital ask. Now we're asking for $5,000 for 5% of our company. Now this $5,000 is going to go into 50% of our marketing, 30% of our equipment, and then 20% for our operation.
To show that we're actually putting in the effort with our content, we have some of our products where one of our shorts got over 2.1 thousand views, and one of our longer form videos having 1.2 thousand impressions on it, with 81.9% choosing to actually watch some of our content.
Now this is our exit strategy for 3 years. Now for year one, we actually want to try to build a foundation. Now this foundation is going to consist on constant quality uploading, having a loyal base of subscribers, and also we want to actually talk to professionals and other podcasts who have a relationship with them. Now for year two, we want to diversify and scale up. For diversifying our revenue, we want to actually have merchandise, as you can see, and also membership programs. For scaling up, we might want to have more employees actually, because it takes a long time for just one episode. We might need all the help we can get. Now for year three, we're looking to exit actually. So for year three, we're looking to have financial and legal advice first, and then we're gonna have to plan to transition our ownership, either by having a marketing team have ownership, or getting sold out by an actual bigger company.
This is our mentor that helped us along the way. His name is Zachary Villasana. So one of the ways he's helped us is that he kind of gave us a bit of ideas for our logo design. He gave us a podcast room to use during like the spring break for us, during the summer. And he was previously a graduate of TU. He also placed top 5 in Fresno State's innovation competition, and was also a former president of the entrepreneurship club in Fresno State. He values passion and innovation.
Growing up is hard, but doesn't mean you have to face it alone. Join us today, and we will teach you. Thank you.
Plan as well as your constant posting using video.
works.
But I want to dig deeper into your marketing. You set aside the funds. Where exactly are those funds going to go? We're starting out with what you have to make sure that every bit is earmarked and going to the best options. So where are you going to advertise? What kind of options do you have and how are you going to
So we like to advertise through Instagram and Facebook because we think that we're going to have a higher conversion rate than any other social media and any other SEO, search engine optimization. So that's what we plan to do as our Apple Facebook and Instagram.
Just go real quick next. Hi guys. I love the idea. We talked before about the generation gap, right? Listening that. But my question is, you used a couple of words that stood out to me. You said it was an edgy podcast. Did I catch that right? Was that one of the words in your ad? Or and then my question is, and just something to think about. You might have thought about it. Like, what is your plan to monitor, to moderate the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to have it where people are interested, but you don't want to go over too far, because then you lose people. So that's just something to think about as you move forward. And then the other question is, do people send in does your plan for people to send topics in for you, or are these topics you're going to come up with?
So, for the topic, looking to actually have a scheduled topic like per week. We can have like maybe financial week or resume week or job week, and then we have probably a Q&A day. Maybe they just send in their questions and we actually answer them on that day.
So just remember, you guys are what, 16, 17? Right there, and then you're looking at what's your highest in your demographics you guys are looking at?
Probably around 20.
Okay, so just keep in mind like the different mindsets or whatever. That's just a suggestion I have. It's just to kind of make sure you're keeping it interesting, not so individuals. Thank you. I can hear you all. It was very good.
I have one. Do you have maybe I missed it, is there a schedule for content posting or quantity of content?
So we're looking to actually plan our schedule, like well, saying resume week like that. However, we do have a plan for each episode. Like we have a plan to create an episode. It would take, I guess, 1 week to make it, plan it, and edit it. About 1 week.
I have a question. Just to start off, y'all did amazing, and tone of voice was very high. That's great. I want to know why 3 years for your exit plan. Is it because personal preference, market trends? Reason I'm asking is because I listen to a lot of podcasts, and what I have noticed is being with them for a while, they hit their peak at the end of their second year, beginning third year, most of them. So why are you planning to exit?
Like that might be a hard question right now. So let me do that. After maybe some time we'll have a better answer for that. Because we're still in process.
That's valid. Thank you.
I have a few questions. Apologize for my voice, still trying to get it back. I've been working with you guys since the beginning, I think, of this idea of it came from shower thoughts to thoughts and stuff, which I think thoughts and stuff is a little bit clearer versus shower thoughts. I'm a little offended I wasn't even invited to come on, but I'm just joking. I would like to be on your podcast. By the way, I would love to be on your podcast, be one of the first or second that you want to interview. So please feel free to schedule me in if I'm allowed to, if I'm invited. I thought your presentation was good. Some of the things I want to know that stood out to me was you're going to hire employees. So for those employees, I think that why couldn't you guys just come together and kind of learn those trades and not have to hire employees, because there's 6 of you. What would you use those employees for?
So it already takes a lot of time, and we need that time to actually just film. And if we had more employees on different tasks, I believe we can actually make our videos maybe even 2 a week or maybe even 3 a week.
Okay. So specifically, what do you need help in? Because remember, I'm a potential investor. Maybe I could have someone help you. Maybe some students or some that want to get some time just for internships. What things do you need help with, just specifically?
I suspect either researching or just maybe the filming.
Researching and filming. Okay, I'll just kind of feedback, and then I'll let the other judges chime in too. CMAC is a great resource. They can teach you a lot about production. They have podcast rooms, and it's a nonprofit. It's very cheap to join. So you can actually get a lot of help just from CMAC. So you may not need as many maybe employees, but maybe you can just join CMAC for very low cost, and use their facility for production. You can take courses that are very cheap to take. I would recommend doing that versus potentially hiring employees, because I think 6 of you could all take one part of that on and still do filming, still do content, still have maybe three podcasts, pumping out 3 podcasts a week. I think you could definitely do it. This team has the ability to do that. So, but other than that, I thought you did a really good job, and can't wait to hopefully be on your podcast. Thank you.
Yeah, my question is really, I think maybe it shows the interest that you're kind of getting from us is more about the content as well. I know we have some questions about the content already, but maybe from this angle, what have you learned so far in terms of like things that have worked, well, and things that haven't worked so well in terms of content or schedule, anything like that? Any of the metrics you guys are gathering currently? What's worked, and what was a big hit, and what was a big miss?
Yeah. For the past school year, we've actually been making episodes, and we've been doing a trial and error.
Yeah.
It's taken a long time. We've been doing so many videos, and some of them just didn't even turn out really good. The audio is kind of not there. The video is not there, or we're just not lacking confidence on screen. However, I think right now we have a fairly good point at which we are making videos.
So mostly from a technical standpoint, like the audio, visual stuff. Okay. Content-wise, are you guys pretty solid, or have you seen any, again, big hits or big misses?
So I guess some of our popular episodes were just shorts, and
Okay.
also more to a younger generation, had shocking moments in them. I guess.
Thank you.
Any other questions? All right, our thoughts. Thank you for your time.
Thanks.